Juneteenth, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Crystal Stacy Designs. If you have not already, please subscribe, like, comment, and share below. All right, everyone. So today is one of my favorite holidays. It is June 19th, or as we call it, Juneteenth. It is when all the enslaved people found out that they were free. Of course, we know that President Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863. However, the news didn't travel to them until 2 years later, specifically to the enslaved people in Galveston, Texas. So it is the Freedom Day for Black Americans. And so today I will be doing a tablescape for you all. This year I'm choosing to use the colors, the red, green, yellow, and black. I know there's been a lot of discourse online about if we should use these colors or the red, white, and blue colors, because of course the official Juneteenth flag has red, white, and blue, and that's because these were Black people in America. So the creator took the American flag colors to make the Juneteenth color. This year I'm choosing to use these colors, and I'll tell you why a little later. So again, as I stated, I'm using the red, green, black, and yellow colors, and if I'm being honest, the only reason that I'm using them is because last year, I believe it was after the Juneteenth holiday, they still had some decor left over in Dollar Tree, and so I saw some of the plates and I was like, oh, this is perfect for next year. I had totally forgot I had them. My sister was doing something. She was like, here's some Juneteenth plates. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, this is what I'll use. Next year, I'll probably go back to the red, white, and blue because, again, it's the official Juneteenth flag. And I actually have a Juneteenth flag. I didn't put it up this year, but I will put it up next year. So that's just so you all know what the future is. And if you saw my first Juneteenth video, those are the colors that I use, red, white, and blue, because I had the flag hanging. So again, I will probably use that more moving forward. I'm going to put the link below so you can see it. And also, I know Juneteenth is still a fairly new holiday for a lot of people, so I'm not going to go through the full history. But if you do want the full history, again, I'm going to link the video below, so that way in the comments, so that way you can see the full history. It gives you the full background so you can become educated. All right, so of course, first we always start off with the centerpiece. Now, I can fully admit none of these items were Black owned. That is my accountability moving forward. I need to start supporting Black owned businesses that carry Juneteenth decorations. But this year I did not, unfortunately, but I will moving forward. I just wanted to give you that disclaimer. Because again, like I said, the plates came from Dollar Tree. They are not Black owned. All right. So first, this will be, I realize I just did this a little backwards. Okay. So this is just one of those balloon boxes from Shein. You can get like one, and that's what I did. And it had an X on it, because it's like you can get one letter. So I took the X off and I was like, but this is perfect for my actual centerpiece, what I want to do. Okay, so I put it together. Again, it was like only a couple dollars. I think it was like $2 and some change. And all right, so I blew up some balloons because I'm like, I wanted to put something inside. Because at first, you'll see what I'm going to do next. I had only had the pieces that I was going to put outside first. I was like, I want something actually inside. So I just, again, off of Shein, ordered a pack of red, black, and yellow balloons. And I'm upset because they didn't have yellow in it. And I meant it, and I thought I had yellow balloons. And when I was looking today, I was like, actually, I don't have any yellow balloons. But I have gold, and I think that's what I was thinking about. So sorry, no yellow in this, but you'll see yellow in other places. All right, so this is done.
Are you done?
That's my production assistant. That's supposed to be quiet. So, all right. So this first part is done, right? So that I could make it work, but I just didn't feel like it was enough. So I found this pack of really cute. Let me see. These are like the Juneteenth flags. Like if I was having a full party, and you know you could actually make them. You know, put these these pieces. Oops, sorry, I have a hole in the bag. And then use the wooden pieces for, you know, as little fans or you know, like for photo booths. And like, you know, people put them up. You know, if I were to do it like this, right? But I'm not doing that. I want to do something a little bit different. I was like, oh, I could put these on my box. And again, like I said, I thought about this first, and I was like, but something has to go inside. So I got 4 different pieces. This one says Juneteenth Freedom, because some people also refer to Juneteenth as Freedom Day. Again, Juneteenth, an arrow, and then this was really cute, the little Juneteenth. Because again, if you were taking a photo, then you would use these. And then again, more Juneteenth. This one says 1865, which of course is the year that the holiday, or the year that they were free. And of course, in Texas, starting that next year, they celebrated it every year. So people down in Texas and in the southern states have been celebrating all along. The rest of the U.S. kind of picked up on it. Of course, once Joe Biden signed it into a federal holiday. And because I work for the state, I'm actually off on Juneteenth, or today, I should say. All right, so here we go. All right, let's see if this fits. I'm only using, I probably could use 2 of these pieces, and that's what I think I'm gonna do. Because that one is kind of, so yeah, so I am going to, so then that's that side. So then we'll turn it on this side. All right, so we're gonna put this, I think this one was first. So Juneteenth here, on this side. And then we have our arrow, Juneteenth arrow. And then actually, let's make it a little bit more. Show you all. And then on this side, we have 1865. So isn't that super cute? Alright, now let's move it to the center of the table. And of course, as you see, my tablecloth is red. If you know anything about Juneteenth, red is one of the main colors. A lot of the decor and the food items are red because red stands for the blood that was shed from our ancestors during slavery and the resilience of the enslaved people. So again, tablecloth from Dollar Tree. All right, now let's set the table. And first, again, these were the the plates that my sister found. So this was the inspiration behind these colors. So just put these. And while these plates are cute, I always say these are maybe like good cake plates, but not like plates to put a lot of heavy food because they're very thin. Maybe you could double them up, but I wouldn't recommend these being like your main kind of plates because they're so thin. All right. Now we have the matching napkins, which are so cute, and of course, so 1865 celebrate freedom, and then these say Happy Freedom Day. All right. Okay. Next, let's put down our yellow utensils. I don't often use a lot of yellow, so whenever the opportunity presents itself, I take the opportunity, of course, to put it on my table. So I'm just trying to move this back more. little. Again, I know I never set this place. And right there's a way to, you know, put your utensils down. Haven't quite gotten it. And of course, whenever I do my tablescape, I just do it for my one table. But like, would be perfect if you were actually doing a big Juneteenth like party, event, cookout, which is my goal one day. I would love to have like an annual Juneteenth celebration of some sort. Okay. All right. Now, last but not least are the cups. Now these cups came from Amazon, believe it or not, because I was just going to use my regular red cups. And then I happened to be, I don't even know what I was doing, and I happened to look down and I saw these cups. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh gosh. I didn't realize they were stuck in here like this. These are all the colors. Red, black, green, and yellow. 4. Of course, we'll put them here. And we'll put them here. I'm still filming. Move back. You'll be in the film. Sorry, my production assistant came back there.
I'm showing something.
All right. So that's it. That is my table for Juneteenth. I hope you all like it. All right, so this is my tablescape. I absolutely love it. The colors and everything came together. And of course, as always, it was inexpensive. I've got everything from either Shein, and I'm sorry, Hobby Lobby, or where the yellow utensils came from. The tablecloth, of course, was Dollar Tree. The box and the balloons came from Shein, and so did the little cards that I put on the box. So again, happy Juneteenth or happy Freedom Day. There's so many Juneteenth events. Some people are like, I don't know how to celebrate. Again, just Google Juneteenth events. They are everywhere. I feel like every year they're more and more as people understand the holiday and take it serious as a holiday. If you can't make it out to any events, there's so many programming about Juneteenth that you can watch. And I know there'll probably be a lot of like free concerts and programming streaming. Then of course there are recorded shows. And then lastly, I would say please support Black owned American businesses during Juneteenth. To me, it's kind of the ultimate celebration. And I always say I'm grateful for this day because it was when my ancestors got freedom. All those people who went through slavery, I know they felt relief. And while things didn't immediately turn around for them, at least they were no longer in chains. But it then started a wonderful journey that I now get to benefit from. So I'm forever grateful, which is why I celebrate it. Again, I know it's specific to Texas, but everybody, all enslaved people became free. And so I will forever celebrate this holiday moving forward. So have a great day. Again, if you have not already, please subscribe. I'm on the way to becoming monetized. I have 405 subscribers. Yay. Let's get me to that 500. We're on the road to 500. I'm so excited. Again, thank you for all of your support. As always, I hope you all have a great holiday. Be safe wherever you go and whoever you are celebrating with. Again, happy Juneteenth. Have a great day. Bye.
Forget.